It is Saturday, which means one thing. It's Slashback Saturday, the sequel. Slashback Saturday, the sequel, means it's time to do a review. And today, the Horror Man has asked us to do slashers with a twist. Today, we are going to review Orphan. It's more of a suspense thriller, but it does have slasher elements. And damn, does it have a twist. Let's get right into it today on Slashback, the sequel. So, this film came out in 2009, Orphan. I know most people have seen it, but this is for people that may have not seen it. And there's just so many we could have picked for this particular theme, but I couldn't get this one out of my mind. I did want to do the more commonly known twists, plot twists. So it's approximately 123 minutes. You know, it is one that you really have to pay attention to, but it has a lot of intense moments in it. We follow Kate and John and their daughter. They lose a child, and upon grieving of their lost child, they decide to adopt a 9-year-old Russian girl. And she just even looks creepy. Just that picture alone just makes her look fucking crazy. Anyways, who happens to resemble almost a different look of Wednesday Addams. And, you know, they adopt her and they bring her back to the home. And, you know, there's a nanny and everybody there. And, you know, they're doing everything they can for her to kind of make her welcome, you know. So our main characters is Kate, played by Vera Farmiga. You know her from the Conjuring films. You know her from The Bates Motel, Peter Sarsgaard. He was in The Killing. He was also in the actual Skeleton Key film, which I almost did as well. And, you know, they're basically just trying to make her feel welcome at the home. It's almost like a farm-type community. There's a lot of land out there for her to go on. You know, it's kind of cold out as well, so she's just trying to get used to the roots of being there. And the kid's name is Esther, and she's played by Isabella Fuhrman, who, after this film, actually ended up getting a ton of work. And there's just something not right with Esther, you know? She's just not a happy kid. Not like she was whenever they adopted her, you know? So, you know, there ends up being a couple incidents where she's killing some pigeons and killing animals, and I believe it's either the aunt or I want to say it was the keeper of the place. I don't want to say the maid because that might sound ridiculous, but basically she ends up getting killed as well in brutal fashion. I mean, and there was a sister who was also like a nun. She ends up getting killed, and it's just very brutal, some of the killings in this. We come to find out that she has quite a bit of past. You know, other families have tried to adopt Esther in the past, and you know, some of the story about why she wasn't able to stay with the Holmes are kind of misled a little bit, so people don't know the whole truth. And shit starts to go south, and, well, her and the parents start to get into it a little bit, and you've seen this before. It's almost like The Good Son, almost, a little bit, but, you know, with a girl here. And it's such a twist, and then we're not supposed to talk about the twist today, I know that. But let me tell you what happens. Okay, here's what happens. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking, Joe. But anyways, this film is great. I remember watching it, renting it, and thinking to myself, man, I had no fucking way or even thought that the ending would happen like that. Not a chance. You guys have to see this. I'm sure most of you have seen Orphan, but if you have not, it's very brutal. The acting is fantastic in it. It's listed as one of the most top 10 ever plot summaries with a twist in horror. At least in the top 15, in my opinion, easily. It gets talked about some, it doesn't get talked about some. Interesting facts, though, after the film was made, Orphan, homes like orphanage, things like that, were all the people that were running orphanages were pissed. Apparently, the production companies and everything almost got sued because of how degrading this was to orphanages and people that were running like adoption agencies and stuff. They were pissed about this film. So go read the backstory on IMDb and you can learn a lot about the history of this film. But it's actually very creepy and very effective. Anyways, it is hot. Go check out Orphan. It's a psychological thriller with some slasher elements. I know most of you have seen it, but if you've not, go check out The Orphan. Definitely worth your time. And catch up with you later. Happy Slashback. Peace.